If you're looking for another video to put in your most exciting Greg's World videos of all time playlist, this one probably isn't going to be for you, but if you really love lighting for whatever reason, this is going to be the perfect video for you because we're going to be installing some brand new solar lamps, as they're called. I was calling them lanterns. Apparently they're lamps, if you can read upside down. I'm going to be putting these out here in the driveway in place of all of these lamps that are already out here, and you might be thinking, well, why would you do that? Those look kind of nice up on top there. Well, the answer is these stopped working a few years ago. And I called an electrician in to fix my problem, and he tells me that whoever installed these did a, what's a nice way of saying it? It's not a great job in installing these lamps that are out here. Apparently, when you run the line for these, the electric line, there should have been a box on every one of these posts that if something happened to, say, lamp number 2, you could run the wire from that and fix it independently. Well, all these are strung together, and over time, as these were out here in the elements, and as the line was not properly put into the ground, it should be in a conduit, which it's not. One of them stopped working, and as such, all of them stopped working, and I have myself a whole bunch of non-working lamps out here. And they're obviously, they've been out here a long time because they're starting to rust out, not look very good, and that is why we're doing the video that we're doing today, which is to install the new ones that I got. And the beauty of these, as I may have mentioned earlier, these are solar, so I don't have to have any kind of electricity run into these, and this is something I've been wanting to do for a long time, but I wasn't sure how they'd install. That wasn't until I saw these on Home Depot and saw the bottom of them. If we come back out here, you can see I think these are exactly the same. I did some measuring, and ideally what'll happen is I'm gonna take the screws out of here, lift this off, and whatever wiring's in there, just cut that because it's not gonna be useful anymore. We put the new one on there, the solar one, and then we put the screws back in, and voila, we have light. The only downside that I can see to this whole project is that these were a little pricey. You got these from Home Depot, and every one of them is $179. So you multiply that times 5, and I don't wanna do the math because I don't wanna cry, but I think overall, like if this all goes as planned, this will be great. They'll turn on automatically at dusk and work all night without any electricity going to them and no expense in rewiring it, which would have probably been more expensive than all these put together. I debated whether to just get one and give it a go to make sure we're good, but after measuring the base of it, I'm confident that this should work. Again, another famous last words. So let's go ahead and take one of these off. All right, I don't know why we're starting on number 2. This is the problematic one, by the way. When he came over and tested it, like this is where everything stopped. So, well, let's just go over here. Let's do number 1 first. It'd probably be a great time to put one of my external microphones on, but I'm just kind of winging it. This isn't anything high production by any means. So we'll take these out, these screws on here. And I know you probably can't see this very well, but this is basically it. We're just taking these out of here. And I think there's 3 of them on there, almost like you would have in a light for a ceiling fan. That's what it reminds me of a little bit. That one's just free spinning in there. I'll probably be able to pull that right out. That's not good. Let's try the other one around the back here. Greg's home improvement videos. Could you think of anything worse to spend your time watching? Unless you just like seeing train wrecks and you want to suffer through this with me, we'll do it together. These are just not lined up very well. I'm wondering about this whole project, honestly. Like this, not mine, but the person that installed all this. I just wonder. I wonder what I'll find inside all these. Just taking these out by hand seems to be more effective just to get it lined up. But if we pull this off, oh, this one's not even connected. How about that? Maybe that was our problem all along. Although I'm thinking maybe the guy disconnected these when he was checking out the electricity, since we're not going to be using them anymore. I can't see what you're seeing right now, but if you want to look down inside there, that is what everything looks like, and from my angle, it's not pretty. I don't think that's supposed to be broken off there either, but I think this will still work for our purposes. We need this base to work. Here's the light, and there is the rust water dripping out of it. It's like its final breath of life as it meets its ultimate demise. Let's check these out. We'll see the comparison with this and see how big or small these are. They seem pretty large. Like if this box is any indicator, this should be comparable to this. I'm gonna need a knife. I must have the most random channel on YouTube. You never know what you're gonna find around here. One day we're going to yard sales. Next day, I'm installing lights in my driveway. I guess this is what you expect with a vlog, right? If my day changes, which it always does, well, not always. Lots of times it's the same, but sometimes we do new cool stuff, and that's why I'm documenting this and sharing it. There is the solar lamp. I keep calling it a lantern. I don't know why, but this looks exactly like what I'm taking out. This should be a piece of cake. Let's take this thing off. And there it is. New lamp coming out. Oh, there's some other stuff in here too. Did I get a gift? I got a gift. How about that? I can't wait to open that. Was not expecting it. Oh, that's the bulb. Okay. There's all my stuff. Again, I'm gonna have to do this 5 times, so we'll definitely get proficient at this. Wow, this is actually a lot bigger. Holy smokes. Actually, if we move this down to where the bottom of that is, and once we get the top of this, because they give you 2 different options. You can do what they call the acorn, which I think I'm gonna go with, or you can do the eagle, which looks kind of crazy, and maybe a little more stylish, but I like the classic look there. Oh, there's another one too. Oh, that's, what is that for? Is that the top, bottom, middle? Well, I don't know. I think that goes on just like that. Should probably read the instructions. They have those for a reason. Guys that don't read instructions, if you're watching, they have those for a reason. You curious about the gift that I got? I kind of am. Christmas came early from Gama. Let's see what they have in here for me. You want us to like them on Facebook? All my stuff's falling over. Oh, it looks like it's a it's a little solar light. I'm gonna have a whole collection of these by the time I'm done, assuming that they're all throughout this. Put this on our deck. I'm actually gonna use that. So now, that's cool. Appreciate that. Did I actually pay for that though? I wonder if that's accounted for, but I'm gonna count that as a free gift and an early Christmas present. Oh, maybe, speaking of that, we could re-gift it. Put it in there and give it to somebody. Maybe that's the move, eh? That's an investment now. You guys are like, Greg, you're awful. Don't you dare. Okay, all right. We'll give people actual Christmas gifts, not a free gift from Gama little solar light thing. Although, you know, it's the presentation's already there. Let's actually stick to business here. I'm gonna put this stuff all away before it blows away because it's a bit windy out here today, as you can probably hear in the audio of this video, which is a weird thing to say. Audio of this video. Okay. We're good there. Now, I'll learn to do this 1 time, and we'll do it 4 more, although I wonder if I should test this before we go too crazy. Should I see if it fits? Just for good measure. Yeah, that's good. The screws are all in, so it's not gonna go down over it, but that is perfect. A plan came together today, at least for now. We'll see. We'll see. I still gotta put these all together and put them on there. We got a Clarkman spotting. In his jammies, what do you think? The before and the after?
Well, that's what it looked like before.
Yeah. Which one do you like better? The new one? What do you think about the top? Should we go eagle, flying high, or do you want to go acorn for the squirrels?
I feel like acorn.
You think the eagle is a little much?
Yeah.
You can have the eagle if you want. I don't plan to use it for anything. If you want to use that for an art project or something, you can probably draw on them or...
I have to sand the crap out of it though.
What do you mean? Oh, to paint it?
Yeah, so I can sand it down so I can...
You know what you could use on this would be perfect?
What?
Like a whiteout marker. You know when people do like the whiteout? You could put white all over this. That's pretty cool. Oh, pro catch, Clark, man. Yep, so we'll have 5 eagles when we're done. I also got a free gift. Actually, I got an early gift for you for Christmas, Clark. See if you like it. It's a little solar light.
Solar?
Yeah, so it lights up in the sides there, and it has all kinds of cool lighting on it and stuff. Might look really cool in your room. I'm gonna have 5 of them, so Merry early Christmas if you want it.
I'll take it, yeah.
Okay, hey, we found a spot for it. The Clarkman. I'm betting all we need to do is just put the light in. Yeah, put the light in and put the thing on top. Do I have to unscrew all these to put the light in? Because that would be an absolute bummer. Remove the top one. Oh, gotta unscrew the... This is gonna be kind of like a one-time thing, hopefully. But there will be some maintenance with this because there are batteries inside. Hopefully you can hear me because of the wind. I'm sorry. We'll have to fix those up every once in a while. There's the inside of it. That's what that looks like. If I have to voice over this would be not the most fun video to watch. I don't Here's my bulb. And these are warm lights. That's something that I really wanted, because from what I've seen in solar lights, a lot of times they have like that blue kind of hue to them, and I don't like that. I want something warm and pleasant out here. Here it is. There it is. There it is. Okay, so we'll put that in. Do you need to see me? How many YouTubers does it take to screw in a light bulb? It looks like, as of right now, just one. And we got high, low, and off on here. I'm gonna put it over to high. What's off like? Oh, off is in the middle. Okay. I want to put it to high. We'll get as much light out of these as we can. And that's literally it. Oh my gosh. That is too easy. Too easy. Okay, let's put this back in. Why do I kind of like doing videos like this? I'm kind of digging this a little bit. Kind of am. I'm usually like just vlogging and stuff, but this is kind of fun. This is kind of like vlogging, but I'm vlogging with a purpose. I'm making something. Or putting something together, I guess. And this is gonna be really satisfying when I'm done. All of those are screwed in, and now we're gonna take our acorn. I am kind of curious about this one though. What is this for? What am I doing with this? I don't see it on the instructions anywhere. We will not worry about it because it looks like everything else is good. We'll spin this baby on top for the first time of 5. And that, my friends, is a solar lamp. Completely built. Easy. Now let's put it on the thing up there and we'll call number 1 done. I went ahead and loosened all of those screws up and it sits on there just right. I think I want these facing 90 degrees towards the road. I don't think I want them like this. We'll screw those in, or just tighten them up, I should say. And this should be all good. I'm going to do them all just a little bit at a time until it tightens down on that. This was easy. What do you think, buddy?
Actually, that looks pretty good.
Yeah, it actually makes the rest of it look real bad, doesn't it?
The rest of it kind of looks bad.
Oh, that's tight. Yeah, the bottom of it, not so good.
The top of it, I kind of like the square shape a little more.
Me too. I think that looks classy. This is the part I'm talking about. Let's get this screw out here. I don't know what that's from. But yeah, that's the before, and I could have probably spray painted that actually.
Yeah,
I don't think I want to go that deep. It kind of matches this. So let me kind of get back a little bit and we'll show. Don't mind the chickens in the background being mouthy. That's the before. We'll show the before. And there is the after. Just like Clark Man. There's his after. He changed his clothes. He still has no shoes on though. Alright, we're gonna... Ooh, my shelf almost went over. This is kind of a heavy box actually. So these came in 2 packs, but being I got an odd number, that's why I had the other one. I've been wanting to do this forever. I just didn't realize it would be this easy. I was thinking that I'd have to like dismantle these and then find a replacement. I knew I wanted to do solar, but when I started doing a search and like these Home Depot ones came up, I was like, that is so perfect. And it looked like it was gonna be so easy to do. And lo and behold, it was, at least so far. And assuming that all these work the same way, we should have no problems with this whatsoever. Installing our brand new solar lighting out here. You know, one thing that's going to come from this video, I'm going to start getting emails from all types of solar lighting companies offering to send me stuff like this, and I'll be like, where were you when I actually needed it? But hey, reach out. We could light up the whole yard if you guys want to. Let's do it. Let's light it up. Okay, there he is. Let's just take them all out. Let's see what this looks like all together. Would you look at that? Looking pretty darn good. I don't know how much of this you're going to want to see because, again, it's the same exact thing I just did. So why don't I just show you what this looks like put on right there. We'll take this one off though, because that might be interesting. Will the wires be attached? And that screw's just free spinning as well. These ones are kind of a pain in the butt. I like the new setup of this a lot better. Here we go. Taking it off. Wires connected. Wires disconnected. Would you look at that? Cool. That was easy. Here it is. Light number 2. Oh, you're not going to believe this. I got a free gift from them. What could this possibly be? It's funny because I imagine most people will probably order a bunch of these particular lights. Like this is usually something that you put on a fence or something like this. So we got a second one there. That's for Yami. And there's another eagle. I should give the eagles away. Maybe somebody would want it as like a piece of the channel, eh? A little small piece of the channel. We got our bulb. We got our acorn. We got that piece that no one knows what it is, but I'll probably get comments on and be like, that was so important that you put that on and you messed up all these. I'll be back out. We'll make a part 2. But there's light number 2. Just ran into my first problem, and it came when I noticed the bottom of this. That looks very much like a giant Hershey Kiss, as it does on the box there. My last one of those, that thing was sitting on the side, so I just let it kind of fall back down in place. And if you look how it fell into place, it's fallen upside down, which means I got to get in here and flip that. I knew things were going too well. That's partially my fault, partially their fault, I guess, because it should probably be secured in there. But it's just the way they go. And now I'll know going forward that we got to flip them over. So I'll do that, and I try to do it without taking this off of here. I'll just try to take the top off. I'm gonna need a little bit of a ladder type thing to get down there. This is an easy fix though, not a catastrophe. All right, lid is off. And the thing is flipped. I guess that'll create a better reflection in there. That's the whole reason that's like that. Yeah, that was easy. That's the Hershey Kiss that we were looking for in there. I can't unsee it now, but we're fixed. All good with the world. This one, just got to put a bulb and lid on, or acorn, I should say, and that'll be good to go too. Number 2 is up, and I figured out what that bottom piece is for that we were unsure of. It's for the eagle. The eagle goes on there like that, and then the eagle would be on top. I'm questioning whether I should have it on there. It looks kind of majestic, right? Like, wouldn't that look kind of neat up there? It's a lot though. Acorn probably more appropriate, but man, maybe we should do every other one, like eagle, acorn, eagle. It just looks good flying through the sky right there. Look at that. But there you go. That's successful number 2. Figured out a mystery, fixed the other one. Now we just do it 3 more times. Not only did we materialize 3 new posts, we also materialized a Clark man out here on his scoot. Got it out for the first time this year, maybe even the last couple years, making the driveway look even nicer than it already does with all of these beautiful new lamps installed. I love the way these look. Actually, a much better improvement over what we had there. I'll give you a little tour of the new ones. They probably look very similar to the ones that you just saw, but they're all up, they're all on, supposedly. But we'll definitely need to come back tonight to get the full effect and see how this all looks with them looking just incredibly amazing out here. I'll even settle for them just working. I'll take that too. So we'll come back nighttime and show you my new pillar lamps. Looking beauteous. You want to do the scoot transition?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna give you guys the scoot transition from daytime to nighttime as Clark Man goes up. As he comes back around, he's doing the turn. Miss my calling as a commentator. Here he comes. Look at that speed. Look at him go. He crashes right into my lights. Crash into this stuff. That'd be kind of funny, actually. We've got a lot of recycling to do. We've got gifts to give away and some lamps to throw away. I don't know if anybody could use those. Maybe they could. We also have eagles too. Oh, you're actually going to do it. You fall into the box.
I'm like, meow.
Okay, that's our transition. We'll see you guys at dusk, or maybe even nighttime. And we'll show you the lamps. It's nighttime. We're out here doing a little fire, and when you know it, our lights are on. The camera's like exposed for the fire, so it doesn't look nearly as good as it does in real life. I'll go up and show them off. Oh my gosh. That looks so beautiful, especially with that sky in the background. That color on here, gorgeous. But here's a look at them all. Lit up and looking good. People setting fireworks off in the background. Wow. It's beautiful out here. Oh my gosh. Okay. But those are my lights. Some of them are getting a little fogged up inside. I don't know if that's temporary or permanent. But that one's definitely fogged, and these ones look pretty good. But I just want to show those off and let you know it was a job well done. At least to me. Let me go out to the driveway. This camera really isn't the best in low light, but I wanted to give you a little shot from out here, showing what it looks like. I'm more blown away by that sky and the colors of it, but yeah, this is what it looks like with this camera at least. Hope you enjoyed coming along with me on this journey in driveway lighting, and I hope you have a glorious rest of your day or night, depending on when you're watching this. I'm gonna go back to the fire.